Hey guys, this is Arm Productions, aka Nano 4613. I am back in Lads in Distress Part 9. This must be. Alright. You really need to calm down. You can't be like on your feet all day. You need to calm down sometimes. Just reminding myself of that now. But either way, we're gonna continue. I watch as he flips open a page and skims through the words excitedly. Zell's face suddenly falls and I can feel his happiness fading away. What's the matter? Do you not like them? Frantically, I try to recall the content of that particular book. I don't think I accidentally chose any books that would be offensive or depressing. No, it's not that. It's just... Zell gives a heavy sigh, still avoiding my eyes. I don't know if I can actually read these books. I mean, I do know how to read. I still remember how to read since I picked up those old books every once in a while when I'm especially bored. It's just, I was taken away when I was 8. I was nowhere near finishing my lessons. My reading skill is still around for an 8-year-old, even though I'm officially 18 now. I'm ashamed to admit that I may not be able to understand this simple language. I'm sorry you went through so much trouble to buy books for me as my birthday present tonight. Don't worry, I promise I'll try my hardest to read these books over and over until I understand what they mean. Zell tries to give me a fake cheerful smile, but the embarrassed flush on his cheeks and his downcast eyes tell me all I need to know. Inwardly, I berate myself for my oversight. I did not anticipate this problem before. I should have picked another present. Now I made him feel, oh my god, I took the wrong choice! No! Taking his hand in mine, I gave it a comforting pat. Hey, don't worry about it. I'm sorry. It's my fault that I didn't think about. Why don't I help you with this? I can read out loud if you don't understand any word or idea. Just ask me immediately. I will explain it to you. Zell's shocked eyes meet mine. You would do that for me? Of course. I would be more than happy to. Surprisingly, I find that I do mean it. If I had to read to anyone else, I would probably be incredibly reluctant to do so. However, because it is Zell, for some strange reason, I'm actually looking forward to it. If I had any doubts about my offer, the brilliant smile that spreads across Zell's face and lights up his eyes just erases all my hesitation. Thank you, Charming. That would be amazing. I'm sorry I keep giving you so much trouble. You don't. Besides, you're intelligent. I'm sure you will understand everything easily, so I won't have to do much. Do you want to get started now? Zell's enthusiastic nodding makes me laugh. Alright then, come sit a little closer so I don't have to yell and destroy my throat by reading loudly for hours. Scooting even closer to the wall on the bed, I open the first book and pet the face next to me. Zell hesitates for a brief moment, blushing furiously before climbing into bed, settling down beside me. To be able to see all the pages of the book, Zell is sitting so close to me that his head is basically leaning against my shoulder. Ready? Yes, thank you again, Charming. You have no idea how much this means to me. Trying not to get distracted by the affection in his voice or his closeness, I clear my throat and begin reading. Zell looks practically captivated by the story, often gasping in childlike excitement at some of the more exciting parts. I find myself becoming more and more involved in the story as I read, half due to Zell's contagious enthusiasm. At some point I even start making sound effects as though I was reading a bedtime story to a child, causing Zell to giggle and blush. I soon lose track of time as I continue reading, pausing to catch my breath at certain times. Eventually, Zell's breathing slows. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice that Zell's eyes are closed, his head on my shoulder, and a content smile on his sleeping face. Quietly, so as not to wake him, I let my voice trail off and close the books. Zell's steady breaths tickle my neck as he inhales and exhales. He looks so carefree and innocent when he sleeps that my lips involuntarily curve into a smile. Zell. I breathe out his name slowly as I give in to the urge to brush the random strands of hair out of his face. The fluttering in my stomach comes back once again in full force, giving me no choice but to admit my feelings. I've fallen in love with him, haven't I? Despite my best efforts to resist his charm, he has stolen my heart with his childlike innocence and sincere sweetness, so unlike anything I've seen before. Even his timidity, or rather cowardice, and naivety seems endearing to me now. Somehow, in a world full of greed and selfishness, Cell remained untouched by the darkness of men's hearts. And I will do it in everything I can to protect that part of him. Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. I was watching intently as silvery words continued to appear on the pages, shimmering in the air for a brief moment before disappearing. Syl walks up behind me and peeks over my shoulder. What's the matter? Are you alright? It's a message from Nicole. My kingdom is in trouble. There's been an uprising. Apparently people were outraged at hearing their princess has skipped out on them. The rebellion has been brewing for some time now due to the discontentment of the kingdom's poverty, and the people have finally made their first move. I need to go home, now. I try to focus on my magic and send a message back to Nicole using the same illusion, telling him I will be on my way home, but I'm so shaken by the news that I find myself unable to concentrate. Forget it, I'll be back in a day's time anyway. Cell has stayed strangely quiet the entire time, just watching me with sad eyes. Out of nowhere, Cell reaches out and pulls me into his arms, hugging me tightly. Cell? Please don't go. Stay with me. Suddenly gets hard to breathe, and I feel like my heart feels like it's being torn apart. I can't. I have to go back. My people needs me. I need you too, Charming. Your kingdom will be fine. After all, like you said, the royals of magic, they will easily quell the rebellion. If you leave now, they may never let you come back to see me again. And come with me, please. Didn't you say you wanted to see the world and explore? I can make your wish come true. I may not give you wings, but I can fly you with magic. Once I have saved my kingdom, we can go traveling together, anywhere you like. Come with me. I can see the wall raging in Cell's eyes. I look at him hopefully. My heart sinks when Cell shakes his head sorrowfully. Please, Charming, I can't. I've told you why. I won't survive a day out there. You know that as well as I do. This isolation is all I've known. I can't leave. Frustration causes me to lash out in a harsher tone than usual. You can! I am here to save you! Don't you understand that? I've never seen a lad in distress who's been so resistant to rescue before. How am I supposed to save someone who isn't even willing to be saved? A rare flash of real anger flares in Cell's eyes. You aren't supposed to. I never asked you for you to come rescue me from my situation or anything, Charming. You came here on your own because your inner desire to be the hero who saves the day. I never asked for a heroic rescue. I'm fine here. I'm happy the way things are now. Why do you have to force me to leave because of your own savior complex? Silence ensues as both of us stare at each other in shock at Phil's words. My arms that were around him slowly drop to my side, and I stumble back, breaking out of his embrace. Wait, Charming, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. No, you did. No, it came out wrong. I didn't mean it that way. Charming, I'm sorry. Please don't be upset with me. To my horror, I can feel the hurt turning into wet tears at the corners of my eyes. Is that how Cell really feels about me? Does he really think of me as only trying to fulfill my own agenda by saving him? Does he really think I have a savior complex? Charming, please. I'm sorry, I just want you to stay with me. Phil takes advantage of my hesitation and wraps his arms around me again. I let him, caught up in my sadness and hurt, longing for the comfort that he's offering, even though he's part of the reason behind my tears. He murmurs against the top of my head. I'm sorry, Charming, I really am. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm so sorry, please don't cry. No, you're right. I do somewhat have a savior complex. I've always been taught since I was a child to help people, especially my people, and I guess I took it too far. I shake my head and give a wry smile. I've been forcing my help on those who don't even want it, like you. And probably my people as well. No, don't say that. I do need you. Your people love you too. Regardless, I've done so many things I didn't want to out of misguided sense of heroism, like the political marriage alliance I mentioned to you. I know when I go back I'll have to marry someone I don't even know and hopefully initiate a merging of the nations, all to save my kingdom from going into poverty. I meant what I said earlier. I would have loved to go traveling with you to get away from all the expectations and duties and just live. Cell seems at a loss for words at this turn of events. In fact, he looks so baffled I can't help but giggle through my tears. I know you need some time to process all of this. I also need some time alone. I'll be right outside. I'll be back in a little. Before Cell can stop me, I've already climbed out the window and levitated myself down to the ground. Teacher! I turned to see the dragon rushing towards me, his oddly shaped eyes, dancing in excitement, let out a small groan. This is not what I meant by a long time. Teacher, I have not seen you in such a long time. Are you still mad at me? Please don't be. I am sorry. I understand what I've done wrong now. I will let Prince Cell go if he wishes. I'll be a good dragon, so please stay and teach me how to create flames like yours. The dragon looks so eager that I feel bad about what I'm about to say. I reach out cautiously and pet his head. He leans into my touch a bit more, seeming to like it. I'm afraid I may not be staying much longer, dragon. No, why? We've never even begun our lessons. You can't leave yet? If the dragon can cling to the hem of his dress and burst into tears, I think he would. I can't resist the smile at the mental image. I swear, he acts more like a young child than a dragon half the time. I'm sorry. I know I'm being selfish, but I know I'm letting people down. Where are you going? Are you heading back to your kingdom? No. Yes. I hesitate. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. Part of me is bound to duty to go home and calm the rebellion and go through with the marriage plans like the good princess I'm supposed to be. Another part of me just wants to run away, go see the world and be free. But my heart is also calling for me to stay with Cell here. I don't know. Why am I even spilling my heart out to you? The dragon has moved into a sitting position while I was talking, blinking at me with those strange eyes. Adventures sounds nice. I wrote adventures. I let out a chuckle, reluctantly amused. Thanks for the road. I'll keep that in mind. You can also take me with you. I can be your ride. I'll take you anywhere you want to go. And you can teach me magic during our journey. Perfect solution, right? The dragon looks so delighted with himself that I can't resist petting his head again. We'll see, dragon. We'll see. Thank you. It's been nice talking to you. Anything for my teacher. Oh my god, why is that dragon so fucking cute? Nervously, I peek up at Cell for his reaction. To my horror, tears are gathering in his eyes. Cell? You're really not going back? I stared helplessly at him. Tears spill onto his cheeks, which he brushes away roughly. You're not happy with this. Do you want me to go? No, I'm really glad. I'm just so happy you're not leaving. This is not the right solution, Charming! Holy shit, you're leaving right now! Honest to God, you go back, you calm the rebellion, and then you go travel with the dragon. You cannot stay with Cell like this. You cannot live like this. We've been through this. This is not you. You cannot stay confined like this. It ruins you. And Cell... Oh, I hate saying this, but he really has got to man up. I know he's a lad in distress, but holy shit. He needs to get himself together. I know he's scared, but if there's not a really good reason for him not leaving this tower, I'm just... other than that he's a coward, he doesn't deserve us. He doesn't deserve Charming, because Charming is, like, free. She needs to be free. Both the kingdom and Cell. She should just go travel with the dragon. I'm angry, I'm sorry. He takes a long stride forward and pulls me into his arms. He buries his face deep into my hair and mumbles. I couldn't stand the thought of you leaving me. I only just found you, rather. You only just found me. Closing my eyes, I snuggle closer into his warmth. You should have told me that before I made my decision. What if I had chosen to leave? I would have left with you. Oh my god. Oh my god! Why is this happening? Everything could have been resolved if you just left. Charming! I'm gonna end the episode here. I am so frustrated. I'm sorry. I'm ending it here. Goodbye.